Hello everyone, a quick video on Docs. Don't skip it because there are some things that we want to do differently with Docs this year in terms of our formatting. You can check the slides for more detailed information about all of this. I'm just going to do a quick demonstration on Docs itself. So from a Google homepage, you will use the waffle to open a new Docs. It's the blue page with the folded corner. I am going to open a blank document. Remember, if you ever get lost and can't find what you're looking for, you can always just Google what you need, and Google will take you to Docs. In the untitled document, there are a few things that we want to do first to make sure we're getting set up. Namely, we want to rename the title of our document, the name of our document. Remember, there is a special format. It is class assignment name. I'm just going to title this assignment number 1, but make sure you title yours with the actual assignment name and full initials. I didn't do this for the Drive video, but remember, it is important to use full initials because the whole point is to be able to find your documents if they get lost, and there are other people that share your first, last initials. So please do all initials. It's to make things easier to find your work. Another thing that you can do first for organizational purposes, this is also highly recommended, is move your document right away if you didn't open the document in the folder already. So remember, move folder. It's in between the star and the cloud with the check. I want to move this document into my School 2021 folder. I want to make sure it ends up in my English folder and in Unit 1. I'm going to move it here and confirm. Okay, so now I know that if I lose this document, I can hopefully find it in the folder that it belongs in, and if not, I can search using some of these search terms in the name of the document. Okay, so now we're organized. We can format our file. The next thing we want to do is make sure the fonts are set up properly. We want to use a 12-point font. Google is annoying because 11 is default, but we want 12 for MLA purposes. We want to make sure we are using a readable font. I really just suggest using Times New Roman every time. If you want to type in something crazy and awesome that you prefer, by all means do that, but just make sure you convert it to Times New Roman at the end. Times New Roman is just a universally accepted font, so that is the one I suggest. Last, for setting up your document is to make sure it is double spaced. Come over here to the line spacing icon. Click that, make sure everything is double spaced. Even the header, which I will talk about next. The header needs to include your name. I'll use my name, Andrew Henderson. Your teacher's name. Let's say I am doing an assignment for Mrs. Fulton. That's teacher name. You want to include the assignment name. I am working on assignment number 1, but make sure you title your assignment with whatever the actual title is, and the date, 9/10/2020. If you want to format your date by typing out September 10th, 2020, that's totally fine too. I don't actually have a preference for how that works. You just want to make sure that your work is dated. That is a proper MLA header. The last thing I want to show you is how to align different parts of your text. So let's just add some text for demonstration purposes. Okay, so now I have some sample text. You always want to make sure that your text is aligned to the left. That's how it's set up now. That is the default. Here are the different alignments that you can choose from. There is align left. That's where we're at. This is what center alignment would look like. Never turn in an assignment with the text aligned to the center. And then this is aligned to the right. Don't need to worry about that either. So I'm going to align this to the left. And the only time you will need to align text to the center is if you have a title. So you can always just select your title and align it to the center. You don't need to do anything special to it. You don't need to change the font or make it big or make it bold or anything like that. All you need to worry about is aligning it to the center. So take some time to figure out docs. There are other things that you might need when making something bold or in italics or underlined, depending on what you need to do. If you need to make changes at the end of a document, you can always format things afterward by selecting what you want to change. So you can change font size of whatever you have selected, but that's not correct. So we want to make sure it is size 12. You can change the font by selecting something first and then changing it. That's not correct. We want to make sure we're using Times New Roman. That is the whirlwind tour of Docs. Definitely poke around, figure out what other features Docs has available to you. This is just the bare bones, how to format your document, how to set it up, and these are required because it's all MLA formatting, and we want to make sure that we are organized and consistent. So with that being said, go ahead and dig into the quiz and the assignment that you need to turn in for this part. And then once I grade it, you can move on to the next thing. Okay, that is all I have for you. Good luck. And as always, let me know if you have any questions.